How's that now? That should be a little bit louder and a little bit clearer. Okay, great stuff. Yeah, if that's all okay, happy days. Give me a thumbs up, or how do we like in the video? Yeah, that's just going to be a little sort of brief run through of my brand new sample pack goes out this week. Called Future Progressive House, Focus Progressive House rather. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to give you an in-depth guide into sort of what's in there. I feel it will be fairly useful to a lot of producers making that sort of sound. So yeah, I'll just do an overview and I'll sort of break down all the different parts of what we can actually get in the piece. So, right, without further ado, I'm going to screen swap now. So we're going to jump into, as I say, I'm going to be using Cubase here. To me, it doesn't really matter what software you're actually using. They all do the same thing, really. So, yeah, don't be getting hung up on what I'm actually using here. I'm literally just previewing stuff, whopping stuff, and showing you kind of the different bits of content that we can actually get in the pack. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna flick across here. There we go. Hopefully that works. Okay, so right, if you can see, I'll just highlight the pack on this side here. Just over here, where my mouse is, over this side of the screen, to the right hand side of the screen there. That's basically the full pack there. So just a quick overview on the content that's in there. Right, we've got 5 song starters is what we're actually calling them. The song starters basically are full tracks. You'll have the full midi, you'll have all the audios, full stems of each track in there. I'm going to give you a wee preview of them now in a wee second. The next thing we have, when we scroll down, all our drum hits, as you would expect with any sort of sample pack. Got our kicks, snares, hi-hats, percussion, ride cymbals, etc. Next thing down, we have sort of impacts, sort of effects and stuff, and little risers and rolls that you'll find very beneficial as well. Yeah, hello to Paul Kelly. Yeah, cheers, man. Dean Finney. Ricardo all the way from Mexico. Good man. Hopefully the weather's as good over there as it is here. Brilliant day here now, and I've got a wee bit of sunburn actually, believe it or not. Barbecue earlier was great. That quarantine life isn't so bad after all. Right, so after the effects, we've got loads of loops here. Now, the loops side of stuff took me a long time to put together. It's essentially 25 songs in there. And basically with those 25 songs, we have it's basically 8-bar loops of the song. Some are 16 bars, but basically you're going to have all the drums, all the bass, all the melody, all the arps, leads, everything within those loops. So yeah, there's an awful lot. And then outside of that that sort of broke down into all the synth sounds, and that there are broken down into like one shots that you can sample, be it bass hits or synth hits as well. So yeah, let me see, where are we? Right, song starters. What I'll do here, I'll just give you a wee quick sort of flick through some of the song starters so you can get an idea of the actual tracks themselves. You might have heard some of them on the preview. They're not exactly as they are in this, as I kind of tweaked them all and I used bits from the pack as well. So let's see, hopefully this audio comes across okay for you guys. Okay, so that basically is our first track here. I'm just going to skip in a little bit. So it's just like a little non-offensive progressive house number. For more like sort of vocal textures on this one, just to give it that kind of ambient kind of feel. Just let it do its thing here. You can hear the little build up. So as I say, I suppose it's just nice, groovy, progressive, melodic house, if you like. I say non-offensive, you're not going to offend anybody with that type of tune or anything. But yeah, again, I'll break down that stuff for you. I might pull on that track just to show you all the tracks, basically, and how it's all taken apart, basically, for you. Okay, so that's one. I'll just get a quick flick through number 2 here. Okay. So just a little intro. I'll just skip it in here to where it kicks in. Yeah, so a little bit, again, it's a little bit more aggressive, progressive, if you like. Nice driving bass line, some nice perk in that one as well, actually. Okay, so that's kind of the main groove off that one. Let's give you a little look at the breakdown on it. Gets a little bit more intense, I suppose, than the other one. I suppose when I was doing this, I was trying to cover as many bases as I could as well. So I was doing, like, again, some of the more aggressive stuff, some of the more chilled out stuff, some of the more deeper, moodier type of stuff, which you'll kind of hear as kind of flick through. Okay, this is, as I say, anybody join late, I'm going through kind of the full tracks. So there's 5 full tracks in here with all the parts. At the minute, that's track number 2. Here's number 3. Associate that sort of bass line a bit more towards maybe the more melodic techno-y kind of type of bass line. Again, some nice ambient vocal stuff. Just give it a little bit of texture. It's a very current kind of sound that the overall track in that one. Very current sort of pluck sound, pluck melody, and bass line as well. Just give you an idea of the breakdown here in this one. Trying to keep, I suppose, the synth sounds quite as current as possible there on that one. Okay, number 4. Let's see here. Again, I'm just going to stop that in the middle of that. I'm just going to give you a bit of my thought process when I was putting this together. I was trying to put in the pack what I would kind of be looking for myself in sample packs. And a lot of sample packs I always found, you know, the vocal stuff, especially for progressive house, is very, very hard to get. So I did spend a bit of work trying to get decent vocals, the kind of work that I felt maybe you guys could use as well. So yeah, there's another one. On that as well. Yeah, just a nice sort of droney bass, nice sort of mid-range bass on there as well. Just give you a little idea of the breakdown here in this one. So another solid progressive groove, non-offensive that one as well. I think it's kind of a bit more of an uplifting kind of feel on it. Right, the last one, I suppose a couple of shout outs. Yes Josh, yes Joe, thanks Paul Kelly as well, James Brunton as well, good to hear from you, man. Congratulations to you, dude. Just keep an eye on some of the comments there as well. Where was yeah, that was a little non-offensive number. Yeah, this next one, I suppose, chatting to other producers as well, with doing sample packs. Some of them don't like to do them because they feel they're giving away a lot of their own material, which is totally understandable. This next one, I totally got that feeling from them, because I felt this was certainly a fairly tasty little number. I'll just give you a blasted. Here it is, number 5. The main thing in this that I loved was the actual breakdown and the sort of arpy plucky thing that we have got going on in the breakdown in this one. I'll flicker in here. Even sample that riff again myself and use it. I just think it's jamming. I love the way it comes in there after the break on that one. Definitely they're one of my favourites. Johnny King. I knew I missed somebody's comment. Good to hear from you, man. I hope you're keeping well. Long time no chat to. Thanks, man. Get that riff one last time here. On the sort of aggressive, progressive side of things, that one I would say you could actually just play out and it would do the business, I think. Yeah, that's probably one of my favourite ones. What I'll do is I'll actually bring in the parts of that one just to break it down and show you. Okay, let's do that now, then we'll jump on to the kind of loops. So that was actually song starter 5. So basically you can go into song starter 5 here. And you can see you've got your MIDI there, you've all your drums, the whole shooting match. So let's, what was that? 1, 2, 2. So I'll just put this to 1, 2, 2. And let me see, grab all this. Bring it over. Boom. Yeah, I've got a squeaky chair too. I must get that sorted out. Yeah, this is my home studio, yeah, so I haven't actually been in my main studio for a few weeks now, actually. Stuck up here, but yeah, it's still good. I've got my space so I can keep writing music and even doing like them live shows as the wee room. Do them over there. On a Friday night, I was kind of doing them there the last few weeks. So, yeah, that type of stuff, just going through old records, things like that there, it really does keep you sane. Keeps me sane anyway. Okay. Right, this could be all over the shop. Just bear with me 1 wee second before I don't want to take the heads and ears off the whole lot of us. Just do this and a little bit of that. And everybody should be safe. Okay. Back in. So yeah, if you can see on screen there now, right, let me just run through what we've got. We've got our full drum track there. That's the drums with the kick. Then we've got the stems without the kick. What else have we got here? We've got our bass line. We've got our bass stab. We've got a little top runner thing that if you know my productions anyway, I like to use that quite a lot. I think it gives tracks a lot of energy. What have we got here? Little synth runner. We've got our lead pad. We've got an ARP. We've got Vox. More Vox textures. More Vox textures. We've got our risers and our effects there as well. So yeah, let me see. I'll mute those drums with the kick so we don't get like tons. So I'm going to need to be careful of the level here, so you can let me know if it's too loud or Seems good. Yeah, so maybe I'll just solo some of this stuff for you here. Obviously the mix just isn't identical there the way I had it in the previous, but it's pretty close. So yeah, that's your drum track there. Straightforward enough. That's with kick, and you've got it also without the kick, so you can even sort of chop loops out of that if you want. Bass stab. Yeah, I love all that stuff. Little top runner. It's just a little guy I love putting on the tracks. Just gives so much energy. See him just taking that out. Simple but effective. Another wee guy to match up with him. Nice sort of big lead pad there. It kind of always reminded me of the Scopolis track, Life Like Chris Menace, way back. Yeah, so this is the little guy I think that really does the business in this one. He just sits absolutely lovely in the mix. So yeah, all that stuff's there. What else? Let's get a look at this vocal stuff here for you as well. Yeah, they're pretty cool. What else have we got here? Let's get a look. Yeah, see, even like that stuff, like, you know, it's useful on any tracks really. Like, obviously all the stuff's keyed and tempoed as well, so yeah, you'll know if it's going to work in your track or not. If not, you know how you have to shift it, basically up a couple of semitones or whatever, or down a couple of semitones. That's just a little snare rolls, and then our effects. Then let's get a lot. Yeah, most of the stuff sort of making those. I mainly use like Serum and stuff for doing erasers and things like that. I just find it very intuitive and quick, just for doing that type of stuff. There's that little bad boy again. Right, that kind of gives you a rundown on the song starter side of things. Right, let's just jump into the loop. So basically, those tracks I just previewed for you, they all come in that format there. So yeah, everything's sort of broken down for you, so you can sample away. Plus MIDI files are also included. So yeah, like that end of things there took up an awful lot of my time, and an awful lot of work went into that side of things. How am I making those acid stabs? Matthew was wondering, which acid stabs were they, Matthew? Were they these ones? Yeah, those little guys. Yeah, how I normally do those, I just fire up a couple of synths and just get like a couple of different stabs. Generally go into one bus with maybe a delay, reverb, or some sort of effects on them, so that they all kind of match up. Compress them all together, EQ them all together, and yeah, I just think they give a track lovely texture. That type of stuff. I can't actually remember the synths used. Maybe Diva. A Diva or Serum, quite possibly. Yeah, they are pretty cool. But if you can hear that, just a little sort of eighth note dotted delay and a little bit of reverb. Yeah, I probably will go into a little bit more in depth into some of my productions. I was kind of thinking of doing that during this quarantine for something to do, and maybe you guys might get something out of it as well. So yeah, if there is any of my tracks that you maybe think you would like me to break down and fire up the project and show you how I did the sounds or whatever, that's hit me up in the comments, man. Okay, right, cool. So that's all that jazz. Let's get a wee flick of the kicks. Actually, sure, we'll just go down the way. Kick drums. Again, with these kicks, they're all keyed, so they should just be able to slot right into your tracks. Loads of good solid kicks there. I've actually been using some of these in my own tracks of late anyway as well too. And these snares and claps as well. Whoa, yeah. So snares and claps. Again, all very useful, and as I say, I have been using these. Basically, most of my tracks that you may have heard already over the last month or two, and the stuff I've got coming out over the next while, I've pretty much been using most of the stuff from this pack. Again, some lovely hats there, layered hats with nice width. And even that sort of egg shakery sound, I'm just mad into that at the minute too for my hats. Yeah, I really want to turn some of the percussion here as well, because I find it really does help on tracks to have, you know, good unique sort of percussion. It's subtle, but it can really make a track work. Again, loads of that stuff. Yeah, okay, let's get a look in here into the full mixes now. So, if you look over here on this side of the screen, this is where a ton of work went into. There's 25 tracks here. I'll skip through some of them, and again, I'll show you how it's broke down then and how you can get all the different elements then. Okay, let me just see here. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, most of these are like 8-bar loops. Some are 16-bar loops as well. So as you can see, they're pretty much full tracks. They're just not arranged really, and there's not an awful lot of effects in there. But yes, pretty much the guts of a track. Again, another solid groove. So basically, right, with all these, in all these loops, we've got in this folder here with the basslines folder, that's all the basslines from in here. We've got the drum beats that come from here as well. Atmospheres, synths, and there's some Vox stuff in there as well. This one I always love. Yeah. I really like that one as well. I was kind of going for that, I suppose, Anjunadeep kind of sound. I think I used the actual Jupiter 8 on that as well, just to get that sort of bit more authentic. It's progressive with nearly a touch of 80s in it. Okay, this is loop number 6. That one as well when I was actually putting that one together. Nice kind of chunky, but more clubby progressive if you like, but yeah, pretty cool. Back to the aggressive stuff. like that one as well too. So as I say, there's 25 of these here. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll pick out another couple here. Let's just go random. Another very nice groove on that as well. Okay, I've got some moodier ones here too. So as I say, I've got a bit more sort of easygoing melodic, some 80s nearly kind of stuff. Well, 80s influenced sounds in there. We've got the more aggressive stuff, and then we've got some moodier ones. Yeah, definitely a little bit on the moodier side, that particular one. What else we got? I suppose a little bit more on the lane 8 sort of side of things. Again, nice and easy listening, you know, not going to offend anybody. Number 22. Yeah. Yeah, really like that one as well. A lot of energy in that. It's nearly a bit more old school kind of flavour with the synth on that. I think the synth on that I actually did with, it's actually Paul Denton introduced me to it. I hadn't used it, was the Repro. Really cool synth, very authentic sounding synth as well. Yeah, there's some amazing synths about at the minute. Okay, let me go back to, let me see, this bad boy. So, kind of how this works then, whenever you're going through your bass lines, if you like that bass line here, that's it. So if there's a few parts from that particular track that you liked, well, I'm at 123 BPM there, let me bring that over. Boom. Just to show you what you can do here. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of layers actually on that bass. I think I took one from the Mini Moog as well. There's a lot of the basses are actually taken from a Mini Moog. Mainly the basses, I would say, Mini Moog, Diva, Serum, and Oberheim, actually the software version Arturia of that there as well. I use that quite a lot as well too, so pretty cool. Let me go into, just to show you here, so if we go into loops, so this is the loop synth, so if I find number 3, that should work with this track. Yeah, cool. I'm nearly sure that's off the Jupiter. So playing these two together, then you know you could start your own idea. Let's see. Watch, don't take the heads off you here. There we go. Sweet. See here, if you can see over here on this side of the screen, we've got B there. So it was like a little top line on that. I'll bring that on. Okay, that's all pretty cool. And yeah, I'll just see if I can grab the actual Vox from this as well. Let me see this one. I think I had a couple. Yeah, so the way the Vox stuff... It's just a brilliant little vocal texture to use there. I'll chuck it in at the end of this for now just to show you. Where else have we got? Yeah. Boom. So now it should be sounding a bit more like it. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of how the whole pack's kind of working. Go through kind of some of the drum loops here with you as well. The way we've kind of done these is we'll always have the kick drum in it, the rest won't. It'll be kind of stripped back and stripped back. So that's a C. Very, very useful, all that stuff. Some nice rides there with a nice bit of movement on them. Again, we're back to an A there with the drum beat in there. Again. Solid, solid. Nice bit of energy in that one. So yeah, that's kind of roughly quite a lot of the stuff. Let me just jump into, what did I not show you here? I think we have to look at the risers and the Vox. Let me just jump into the actual Vox here. So yeah, you'll see we've kind of got Vox loops here. Again, all fairly useful. We've got a section then in here as well with Vox textures. You see all that stuff kind of sitting over the top of your track, and actually add a lot of ambience and add a lot more depth to your track as well. I think that's just lovely there. Again, a little bit more vocal effects. So definitely all that stuff is very, very useful. I hope you find it useful too, and can find some inspiration in this stuff. This is some impacts here. The heavier stuff's down towards the end, I think. Yeah. Everybody needs one of them. Risers. Smooth there. I've actually used that particular one in a few of my tracks. One of the ones that one of the ones in this pack, and there's a new remix possibly of it, I think. Yeah, I'll just let this one roll then as well. So yeah, as I say, they're ready to drop in. You know, sometimes maybe there's certain parts of a track maybe you're just getting stuck on. I think that's the point of this stuff too, is that, like, you know, it's nearly more for inspiration. You might say, I really don't know what to do. Let me try that sample. And then that sample kind of works, and then maybe you put something on top of that. So it's kind of really just to kick off a little bit of inspiration for you guys, and maybe sometimes whenever you maybe get that writer's block or hit a hole, that hopefully it might actually help get you over that line. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that I kind of wanted to go through with you. So I suppose rounding it up for anybody that maybe joined late, pack consists of 5 song starters, which are 5 full tracks with all the parts and MIDI for the full 5 tracks. Then we've kind of got a loop section, which is the bulk of the content basically. There's 25 full tracks essentially in there, bar the arrangement. You're chatting sort of 8 or 16 bar loops in that. They're all broken down into drums. Got all different types of drums. Heavier drums with a kick, no kick, just percussion, hi-hats, rides, the whole plant's in there. Then we've got our bass lines, pads. Actually, the last thing I didn't look at, I'll just give you a quick look before we wrap things up, is the atmospheric stuff in here. I'm a real big fan of that stuff now. Again, see, getting something like that, obviously provided you're getting it in the right key and the right tempo, putting that stuff, you know, maybe underlying on top of your bass with the kick going, sort of sitting in the background. That stuff's really useful for that type of an idea. Just go in here a wee second. Again, the basses, there's loads of them in there. You can take samples out of it. I think that was from the sub. Stick a kick onto that and away you go. That's definitely a moog. We shout out Richie Lowe. Cheers, buddy, man. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I think I've covered pretty much, well, as much as I could do with the pack. Yeah, so as I said, I am gonna get used to this for a live stream, keeping the levels right here. Yeah, so yeah, if there is anything you'd like me to maybe go through with my own productions, because I've got a bit of extra time in my hands, I may do a live stream breaking down maybe some of my tracks, remixes or whatever it might be. Yeah, maybe drop me a message or something and see. As I say, we've all got a wee bit more time on our hands at the moment. So yeah, I'll be back probably doing the live stream, the easier side of it, the DJing. Friday night, well, 8:30 Friday night, all being well. I'll let you know on my socials if I am or am not. I hope this was informative. I hope that anybody does go and get the pack, that it will actually inspire you while you're writing your music, and hopefully maybe get you over if you hit that wall or whatever it might be. Yeah, so get out there, it's there. Hopefully you guys can make some use of it. I'm done with it now, but I'll still be pulling bits and pieces out from my own productions, that is for sure. So yeah, thanks a lot guys, and I'll tell you, we'll see you on Friday night again. Thanks for tuning in, take care.